This match continues. The Outlook is sponsored by Subway. Eat fresh. This is the MPSF standings. USC undefeated. And right behind them, Long Beach State. Then Stanford. Then BYU. UC Santa Barbara comes in at 3-3. UCLA and Hawaii are tied at 2-2. Then UC San Diego, UC Irvine, Pacific, Cal State Northridge, and Pepperdine having a tough time. So Hawaii has pushed UC Santa Barbara back into that corner. Santa Barbara, you see the kills, you see the errors, you see the percentage. You would think that Santa Barbara, people were headed to the parking lot by now, but that's not the case. Hawaii has been able to win 2 sets here by the same score, 25-22. UC Santa Barbara, however, has the potential to come back here and take it to another 5th game for Hawaii. Hawaii has participated in many.
I think the difference in that last set was serving. Hawaii stepping up their serving game, went a little bit more aggressive. Unfortunately, Santa Barbara went the other direction. They have 17 service errors to Hawaii's 6 on the match.
Zemiak serves in the air by Davis. Ball is hit by Irons, and that is blocked by Walker. Ball comes over. Zemiak, Castello, Walker hits it over. And that ball, they say off the block.
You can see I'm going to have to disagree with this call from my angle and on the replay. It looks like it clearly hits the tape and misses the Hawaii block.
Mental giving credit to the field. There's Dyer.
Dyer with his own answer to maybe the wrong call. Makes that up real quick.
Dyer just blistered the ball by Davis. Serving will be Walker. We're in the 4th set. Hawaii leads in this match, 2-1. Back up by McGuire. Ball is pushed over. Let's see. That's a point for Hawaii. As the antenna started to wobble.
As you can see, the set just kind of leads the attacker straight in the antenna, giving him no other option but to try and save it. He couldn't quite muster up the hand to get around there and save it into the court.
And the victim that time was Irons.
Because we're not putting our hands up or anything.
Hawaii leading 2-1 in the 4th.
And he's jump serving.
So more conversation between the up official and the field or court captain. Zemiak. That ball off the table. Ball hit almost straight down that time by Slaughter. We're tied at 2.
And Santa Barbara showing again that they too can still pound the ball out of the middle there.
Irons serving. Walker, Zemiak, Hunt hits it right into the double block of Menzel and Slaughter.
You can see that Hunt, knowing he has the smaller blocker Devaney on the outside, tries to go line, but just pulls it too low, getting stuffed by the small setter.
Ball is hit over by Dyer. It continues, but not to any great extent as Menzel puts it into the bottom tape.
I'm not really sure if the libero or Irons got that ball. That's why the rest of the players stopped playing and that ball did not get over the net. However, you must always play the whistle as a volleyball player because the refs do miss plays.
Dyer to serve. Dyer goes back to the soft serve. Menzel, Devaney. And easily putting the ball down is Slaughter.
That's the second time we've seen that one-handed set from Devaney, and both times he's gone to the quick. I think the Hawaii Blocks should see a trend in those one-handed sets.
You see Santa Barbara now leading by 1. Serving is Valbuena. Back up by Walker. Zemyak sets up Lofi, and Lofi hits the ball off iron.
It has truly turned into a battle of the middles right now. The beginning of this fourth set has just been back and forth with the middle attack.
Tied at 4. Umlauf to serve for Hawaii. Takes down by Devaney. Devaney sets up irons, and that goes off Steve Hunt. So that's a point for UC Santa Barbara. Slaughter will go back to serve.
I really like that last set by Devaney, going cross court against the flow, opening up the court for his hitters.
Slaughter line drives it over Walker. That's way offline. Chasing it down is Zemyak. He gets there, but Lofi mishits.
Oh, what a great chase by Zemyak. He kept it alive for his players. Unfortunately, Lofi could not handle that one.
Santa Barbara leading by 2 in the fourth set. Slaughter puts it into the netting. Hawaii trailing by 1. They will serve. It will be Stephen Hunt. That's long. You see Santa Barbara leading by 2. Devaney to serve. Walker. Zemyak tries to dink, doesn't work. Saved by McGuire. Umlauf sets up Zemyak. Back to Umlauf. And Umlauf hits it off the double block. That ball goes off the court. That is another kill for Umlauf.
Just a great high swing by Umlauf, going high off the hands. Another easy kill for the Warriors.
10 kills now for Umlauf. Walker has 14. Keeping the ball alive, getting the ball across is Menzel. Hawaii now with an opportunity. They go to Umlauf. And Umlauf hits it out.
It's tough for me to believe those calls when the line judge is turning away from the ball himself. I think that needs to be a call made by the up ref and not the line judge.
Serving is Menzel. Dug up by Costello, going over. As that ball was way outside, going over was Valbuena, and the ball hit him.
Interesting play here. Valbuena tried to do a little fake, oh, I might hit it, and unfortunately did not read the ball, and it ended up touching him while he was out of bounds. And an unfortunate play for Santa Barbara, but a great break for the Warriors.
Hawaii trailing by 1. That was a rarity. Serving to Zemyak. I got by Menzel. Outside it goes, and a big hit there by Valbuena.
You can see Devaney going right back to Valbuena, kind of making a bonehead play earlier, and then allowing him to bounce right back with a kill there.
Here's Davis. Straight in the air by Walker. Costello cannot reach it. Had to reach into the crowd. And it's a 3-point difference now between UC Santa Barbara and Hawaii in the fourth set. Santa Barbara wins this fourth set. We go to set number 5. Hawaii wins this set. They win the match. Serving is Davis. Costello. And another block, this time by Slaughter. Trying to get the ball by Slaughter. That time was Dyer. Didn't work. So Hawaii calls a timeout. They are down by 4 in the fourth set. They don't want to go to another 5th set. They've lost 3 of them this season. Hawaii leads in this match 2 sets to 1. But Santa Barbara, UC Santa Barbara, They lead in this fourth set, 11-7. Their only hope is to take it to game number 5. Dylan Davis serving. Dug up by Costello. Umlauf. Umlauf kind of mishit the first one, but then he had the guard duty to see where the second attempt would have gone.
That was actually a set play where Jonas comes inside to hit that ball, about 3-4 feet inside the antenna to hit that one.
Walker into the net point for UC Santa Barbara. 12 serving 8. Irons serves it. Walker. Umlauf just pounded that ball off the double block.
Jonas starting to take this matter into his own hands. Does not like seeing his team give up runs of points, just blasting the ball off the block there.
12 kills now for Umlauf. Walker has 14. Dyer just long. 13-9, UC Santa Barbara. Valbuena serving. Dug up by Costello. Umlauf. Dug up in the back row by Valbuena. Outside it goes to Menzel. Hawaii trying to return it. Ball is just pushed over by Lofi after a very short over-the-shoulder set that time by Zemlyak.
Lofi goes on a back one set here in transition, which is right behind the setter. Unfortunately, just a little low for him, but he manages to get the kill anyway.
10 serving. 13 serving is Umlauf. Dug up by McGuire. And Devaney feeds Slaughter.
That was not only quick, but that was at the top of his jump. Perfect timing.
Davis goes into the front row. That's dug up by Walker. Hunt. That's dug up. Outside it goes to Menzel. There's Umlauf again off of Menzel.
Again, you can see here Jonas switching up his shot at the last moment. He turns it line, blasting it off of Menzel. Those two having quite the battle tonight.
11 serving 14. Ball comes right back by Davis. They use that particular play to very good situations. As this match has gone along, that time Davis credited with the kill. We'll take this time out. $15 for UC Santa Barbara, 11 for Hawaii in the fourth set. It is shaping up that we will have another 5-gamer. Hawaii has played 3 5-set matches, and they've lost all 3. 15-11. Something drastic has to change here. Walker in the air, chased down by Zemlyak. Here's Walker, double block. That's in the air by Devaney. Ball is punched over and it goes out.
It's a tough bump set by McGuire to the outside with Menzel, trying to keep it in. Unfortunately, brushes it out of bounds for Santa Barbara.
Hawaii down by 3. Serving is Lofi. Ball is hit over by Irons, and Hawaii did nothing that time, but just watch.
Looks like a miscommunication or a miscue on the block. Definitely saw the same thing you did. Wide open net.
Serving is Menzel. Dug up by Costello. And that time the hit by Walker goes off the block. And Hawaii gets the point. 16-13. Serving will be Zemyak. Another maximum effort match on the part of these two teams. And the thing, too, you have to realize they have to do it again tomorrow night. Serving is Zemyak. Devani. Up by Umlov. Walker. UCSB that time was very uncertain about where they should be defensively.
Hawaii getting an easy dig allows a nice set, and Josh just taking that down the line with full power, full force.
Hawaii trailing by 2. 14, serving 16. Serving is Zemyak. Iron is blocked beautifully, and a solo block by Josh Walker. And it's 15 for Hawaii, 16 for UCSB. As the situation turns again. So Hawaii has fought back in this 4th set. And they trail now by only 1. They win this 4th set. They win the match. So UC Santa Barbara knows that, of course, and they want to close it out.
Seems as though Hawaii is getting back into this set with an individual effort by Josh Walker. The Warriors and the Warrior fans would like to see a little bit more of a team effort out of Hawaii. And that would definitely lead to more confidence and a quicker win.
Big serve right here by Zemyak. Zemyak will try to tie it. Off the cable, McGuire, Devani, and the ball is hit in by Valbuena.
Those Santa Barbara hitters just must be having a ball tonight multiple times, including the last one. There's just been one up for them. Just a great night for those hitters.
Serving is Davis. Ooh, what a hit by Walker.
My goodness. Someone needs to go check the floor out there, make sure there's no hookah, because he absolutely buried that one.
I think you have to check the ball, change the shape. Walker serving again. Devani sets up Irons. Irons just kind of pushes the ball that time off of Stephen Hunt. So it is 18-16. UC Santa Barbara continues to hold off Hawaii here in this 4th set. Serving will be Irons. He has played terrific game for the Gauchos. Has a total of 18 kills. Gets it across. Walker, Zemyak, Umlauf, blocked but out. That's a point for Hawaii.
He sure does have all the shots. Off the block, change up, power. He's got it all.
Dyer will try to tie it for Hawaii. Big moment. It's out. It's long. UC Santa Barbara again leading by 2 at a crucial moment in this 4th set, 19-17. Serving will be Valbuena. Dug up by Walker. Zemyak. Walker again. That's blocked. That's saved by Lofi. Chased down. Devani sets up Irons. That's blocked back. And finally hitting the ball is Valbuena. Oh, he kept trying. Stephen Hunt had some opportunities that time, but it just would not work. 20-17. Santa Barbara leading by 3 in the 4th. They're 5 points away from taking it to the 5th set. Hunt. Ball hit over by Lofi.
Lofi Lofi getting it done here on the 31 set, making himself available in transition.
Hawaii is closed now to 18-20. Serving will be Umlauf. They'll wipe up the perspiration.
It also looks like Hunt is trying to brush off his own bout with a ball to the face. I think 2 previous plays he took one from irons.
Umlauf. He will serve for Hawaii. 18 serving 20. Gets it in. McGuire. Outside. The ball is hit. And then by Menzel. Hawaii saves it. Umlauf gets it over. Advantage now UC Santa Barbara. Hunt hits it off the block. So Steve Hunt, he goes airborne and nails it.
Right here we see the great finish by Stephen Hunt. However, that whole play started with an amazing dig by Costello on an open net from Menzel. Great play by the Warriors.
One point separates these two teams here in the 4th set. If Hawaii gets to 25 in the 4th set, they win the match. If UC Santa Barbara gets to 25, we go to a 5th set.
Santa Barbara's been very successful out of the middle. If they get a good pass out of this timeout, don't be surprised if they go to that middle attack.
Umlauf will serve for Hawaii. This is crucial here. Hawaii has been in this situation before, that they have positioned themselves to be only 1 down and have a chance to tie it. They just haven't got it done. Umlauf will have another opportunity. Dug up by McGuire. Ball is hit, blocked. Blocked by Lofi and blocked by Hunt. Great double block in the middle. Hawaii finally accomplishes it, and they come back and tie it at 20. And this is a 5-point game.
Well, sure enough, the Hawaii coaching staff was thinking the same thing I was. Good pass, they went to the middle, and they were waiting for it. Good block.
Blocked again, Lofi. Lofi positioned himself, and UC Santa Barbara just didn't believe him. Didn't believe that he was there and he was going to block it. 21 for Hawaii, 20 for UC Santa Barbara. Dug up by McGuire. Ball is hit over and blocked. McGuire again. With it is Devaney. Ball is hit, blocked again. Hawaii keeps blocking it. And they block it again.
Got to love the play by the UH Warriors. You have your block sub in there, Sam Biscaro, and he actually gets his hand on 2 of these blocks.
So Biscaro was there, Lofi in the area. Serving is Umlauf. Gets it in. Ball is hit over by Irons, and he hits that one off of Stephen Hunt. 22 for Hawaii, 21 for UC Santa Barbara. Hawaii trying to steal this 4th set, trying to avoid going to the 5th. But all of a sudden, they've turned into blocking, whirling dervishes. Dug up by Walker, overpass. The ball is hit, Walker again. Here's Zemyak. Sets up Umlauf, double block. Umlauf goes cross court, and that is in. That is in, 23-21. Hawaii is 2 points away from winning this match, from coming from behind.
Menzel did not take advantage of that overpass by the Warriors, giving the ball back to the Warriors, and you know what happens with that. Umlauf will take care of the ball for you.
Here's Stephen Hunt. Hunt gets it in. That's a dugout. Ball is hit, blocked, and goes out, and it's Lofi again.
Jared Lofi has just come alive here in the last few points of this set. He has gotten his hands all over the last 3 or 4 blocks here for the Warriors, and that was all him, all Lofi.
For the match. For the match. Hunt.
Ooh, Hunt really putting the power behind that one. I think he wanted to be the hero and end this baby with an ace. However, the Gauchos still alive, fighting for their lives.
22 serving 24. In the air by Zemyak, hit by Walker. That'll be returned. McGuire is there. Devaney, and that ball is hit over by Menzel, and it's 24-23. Timeout has been called by Hawaii. Hawaii came from behind. I mean, they rushed from behind to take control, to have a chance. But it's not over yet. Jared Lofi, 6'9" junior from Long Beach, California. He has been a bench player year after year, but tonight he has contributed. 23, serving 24. Serving is Devaney. Walker. Devaney sets up. Ball comes over, that's blocked out. We go to extra play. Hawaii had a chance to win it. Now the crowd sits back down. Tied at 24. Have to win by 2. Devaney serves. Walker. Zemyak. Umlauf. That's blocked. And that is out. Point for Hawaii. Match point again. Second swing at the match.
Looks like the Warriors are going to make a serve sub here for Jared Lofi.
Coming in is Ian McKelvey. He has been in serving once before in this match. McKelvey looks over the defense. Soft serve. Ball is hit down. Here's the question. I mean, yeah, it's a soft serve. It may have some spin to it, but it gets eaten alive by the defense. And you saw what happened.
Yeah, at some point, you need to even become aggressive with your float serve and go for a point off the float serve. There needs to be something done here.
Serving is Menzel, dug up by Walker. Back set, Umlauf. Overpass. Hawaii has a chance here. Walker, yes. Walker down in front of Menzel.
That was a super nice side set by Nate Zemyak. He was facing the Gauchos as he set that and was able to see the defense, creating a great opening for Josh Walker, who just buried the ball home.
Hawaii came from a 4-point deficit. This is the third swing.
Closed captioning on Hawaii News Now is sponsored by Royal Hawaiian Movers.
These are the crescents you love on a holiday. And these are the ones you'll love on a Friday. Pillsbury Crescent.
25. What a comeback by this team. Lost the first set. Able to come from behind and win the second set. Able to win the third set. Able to come from behind and win the fourth set and win the match. And you see Santa Barbara statistically out in front of the Bows all night long. They're kind of stunning.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. The goal was to come out aggressive. They played aggressive towards the end. Little slow start, but definitely ended it aggressive with a nice ace by Zemyak.
Good storybook win by Hawaii. We'll be back. Hawaii wins it in 4 over UC Santa Barbara. This Red Star moment is sponsored by Heineken. Give yourself a good name. And there you see the game ender. There you see Aloha Ball in one of its many great forms, because it was Zemyak just inside the line. And it was good all the way. Hawaii comes from behind in the 4th game, and they win the match. Our choice for tonight's most outstanding players, that'll come up here. There you see Jared Lofi from the University of Hawaii, and Cullen Irons from UCSB had 19 kills. So those are the most outstanding players, sponsored by the Bank of Hawaii. And Hawaii comes and storybooks their way into this particular match and the victory. They have to do it again tomorrow night. They have to play UCSB again. What do you think of that?
You got to expect Hawaii to come out serving a lot tougher. You could see throughout that match that when Hawaii was serving tough, they were winning. And that slow start kind of was due to some easy serves. And that aggressive start that they wanted, we ended up seeing towards the end of the match. So you can expect to see Hawaii to come out a little bit tougher with their serve, maybe key in on their middle blockers a lot more, and definitely Santa Barbara is going to come out with a lot of fire and hungry for a win.
I like the way Hawaii in the fourth game seemed to rise up and say, no, you know, we're going to win this match. We've got to win it now. We've got to make sure now. And they went into, and they became blocking fools. I mean, they were at the net time and time and time again. And I think that's what threw UC Santa Barbara maybe a little off, lost their confidence just enough so that Hawaii was able to get in there and win it. Tomorrow night, the Gauchos and the Warriors return to the Stan Sheriff Center for a conference rematch. You can watch that contest right here on the home team's live coverage starting at 7. This has been another University of Hawaii sports presentation on K5, the home team. For Brian Beckwith, good working with you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Teacher
Had fun.
Teacher at St. Louis School. I knew you'd have a big career ahead of you. And the entire home team crew, they are amazing. I'm Jim Leahy. Be very kind to each other, will you? Make the new year sparkle.